Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Mass Effect. We are heading out onto the Prothean Skyway now. We're going to try and get from the Zeus Hope sort of satellite colony over to the main Exogeny base. And as that suggests, maybe some Geth on the way. But we'll be okay.
I'm picking up a comm signal. It's too weak to pinpoint, but there's definitely something now.
Some of these little side alleys are traversable. Not exactly remember which ones. Figure that out. Nice you. Good.
More on the comm, Commander, but I still can't get a fix on it.
Any sign of movement? Lisbon could still be in there. It's only been a few days.
That was reversible.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
This might be, yeah, this is one we can go down. So let's, hang on, we've still got bogeys. I think we're good. Okay, so we can go down the tunnel. But there are Geth there, so weapons free. Have a lift.
Negative contact.
Yeah, I think there's a bit to loot down here. Not too much, but worth investigating anyway. Technician kit. Ooh, okay. New medical interface. Have a look at that. Ooh, what we got? Oh, medium Turian. Nice, because Garrus can wear that now. I think it's going to be quite a big upgrade on what he's got. The Omni tool maybe as well. That's a pretty good haul actually. Ooh, all this stuff. Okay, so we're definitely like they're getting the 6 upgrades more reliably now, which is nice. So Garrus. Okay. Way more shields, so I think we will upgrade, but it's a little bit less damage protection and a little bit less tech and biotic protection. But I think getting almost 100 shield on top of what he's wearing is a worthwhile trade. Now what has he got here? The ablative. Yeah, so that seems fine. What else do we get? Oh, his Omni tool. Let's have a look. Yeah, so he's not using the basic, but he's using this one that doesn't really give me shields or this kind of bonus. So if we do this, he's a bit less on the cooldown, but way more shield bonus and that stuff. So I think we'll make that trade. Brakes are still good, I think. Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay, cool. Well, that was worth it, I think. Don't think there's anything more here. Oh, I was going to look at the medical thing, wasn't I? Yeah, that's right. So, this. So it starts to give you extra stuff. So it's got, as well as the health regen, it's got the toxin resistance, which isn't that helpful. Well, when we get to Novaria, that could be more helpful, because I think the enemies there can poison you. I don't think they really do in Varos. I could be wrong, of course. It's been a little while since I've played.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They must be close enough to see us.
Yeah, so let's jump out. We've got like a bunch of people down here. Let's go and see them.
That's close enough!
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Phi Dan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but the Geth really hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about.
He's got
She's
no
still
filter,
alive.
is he?
I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Yeah, let's work through this.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Ferros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
We'll shoot first and ask questions later. Got it. Oh, I think Gavin's got a little side quest for us as well.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
Why do people always assume we enjoy putting ourselves in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods? I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
That's for smarter men than me to figure out. I have no idea what anyone would want with this ruin.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Alright, let's get going. Then we got kind of another section like that first one we just went through. Get to Exogeny. Got Geeth. Yeah, or are they outside? They might be outside. Section we can go in. Fatigued? Why am I fatigued?
We're leaving now.
What's that? Oop.
Dead and done. Just the way I like them.
Oh, that was it, was it? Okay. Little detour, that one. Getting any more? What armor thing have I got on, actually? Energized Weaver's only 4. Okay, so we could probably upgrade that fairly significantly. Rex, what are you using? You're using the same. Okay. I'll give him the ablative then. Was it ablative? I don't know. I don't know how you say that word. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it out loud. I've only ever seen it written down. I'll say ablative.
Shut down the comm! We've got incoming geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Is that, I think that might be a different one. Let's go in here. Ooh, okay, we got either side. One cheeky one in here. We've got a bunch here. Another level. Don't mind that.
I think we got him, Commander.
There might be something down here, though. Okay, unfortunately that's medium. I can't wear medium, so never mind. Ooh. Just checking to see if anything else dropped when we shot the Geth. That's not Armaker. This is. I don't know if you could actually go over the edge there. I've never tried. Probably not. Actually, we leveled, didn't we? Let's have a look. I might put that scanner on. I think I've got a 5 at the moment. Ooh, and that's nice actually. To a level 7, huh? Yeah, I think it makes sense to have better damage protection, to be honest. And what else was I going to look at? Level. We can put an extra one into charm. Maybe singularity up a little bit more. We'll concentrate on the biotic powers now, I think. I don't tend to use the shotgun on Shepard. Biotic. I like the accuracy of the pistol. but we'll see. Alright, so I think it makes sense to top that up. We'll keep going in warp, maybe. Maybe we can open up throw. He does need a bit more biotic stuff going on, I think. I mainly use him as a tank, but... Oh, that's interesting. That increases all his radiuses of his tech powers. That is quite good, actually. Then this is all his armor and stuff. I think we'll go into that first. He needs a bit more in sniper as well. Level 17 now, coming along. Oh, I was going to put the new combat scanner on, wasn't I? So this is a... Oh, that's a 4, so yeah, this is way better. Jamming signal generally means we've got those weird sort of jumpy ones to contend with.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving.
What are they up to? There's no point to this unless they're looking
Yeah, there
for
it is.
something.
There's probably more than that. See one there. Shot at us.
Shields disabled.
He's dead. I don't think there's anything down there for us. We can have a look there. The main place we want to go is over here, though. It might be shielded, actually, saying that. I think we jump down there. Let's do this way first. I can't remember which is the main way to go and which is the bonus way.
Got him, Commander.
Gee, let's just heal up as well. Still haven't got enough to stop the jamming signals.
Enemy contact.
What's contact? Oh, that's what we want. That's good for the grenades. I keep forgetting I've got the grenades, though. I haven't really been using them for a long time. But that is... Did I just get a... Oh, a 6. There we go. I don't know why it's all the way down there.
Contacts, Commander.
Right. Yeah, so now we jump down over here.
This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
We're committed.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
What's a Thorian?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
Sue's hope.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the thorium?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
Tell me what you know about the thorium.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Baron. Alright, I'm gonna throw down a singularity there. Should get some off our backs. Whoa. Okay, they're done. Just remember to quick save more often. The game doesn't seem to auto-save particularly frequently.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Oop. Right, so let's take down his shield, we'll warp him, and lift him. What else we got? Right, singularity. Why didn't he, why he didn't go around the singularity?
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That's why they were acting so strange.
You should contact Joker.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zeus Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists.
So she knew them.
As a result,
Knew
you were
that she was
tasked with
infected.
monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zeus Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Pharos. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Let's push on. Down then, I suppose. Wait a minute. That's where I came from. Oh. So is there a way through here? Oh, there is. What's that? Okay, let's push on after a brief detour.
Finally, some action!
Looks like they're using these claws to anchor that ship to the side of the building.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
We need a way to give it a kick. Let's check the other claws. Damn things can't be perfect.
I think I'm going to try and rebalance the sound. I feel like the dialogue is so much quieter than everything else. Let me have a go at trying that. Alright, let's give that a go. I've dropped down the music and the sound effects, and I've made the game overall louder. So hopefully that just means that the dialogue should be a bit louder, I guess we'll see. How about if I talk to Rex?
Time to clean this place out.
It just sounds quite quiet to me.
We're not gonna find many survivors in this base.
Okay. I mean, it shouldn't. If anything, the dialogue should just be louder. I haven't dropped the dialogue volume at all.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
Whatever. I ain't here to learn their customs.
Well, none of this stuff's going to be that good for us now. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try raising the volume a bit more. Hang on. All right. Well, we'll see how that goes. It should. I mean, the speech should just be louder, but I guess we'll see in cutscenes and stuff how it feels.
Hostile contact!
Shields down.
Those jumping ones.
Negative contacts.
So I don't think I can take that field down, at least yet. Or can I? No, I think we do it further in. Oh, bloody Krogan again. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna
Eat this!
lob a grenade in there.
Incoming!
Let's try a bro.
Watch out!
God. Okay, lift. Just please try and do this thing that I'm asking you to do. I suppose. Krogan are just the worst. Alright, you do that. Please try and do that thing I'm asking you to do. So hard to put down.
Clear.
Yeah, this is Gavin Hossel's thing, so this is what this is. No. I'll check Garrus's sniper rifle. Oh, no. Sniper rifle. Because he hasn't got the top one, has he? That Halliard armory thing's still good compared to what we're picking up. Yeah. Wait, so where am I? Here. Should I have been able to take this down for me? Oh, okay. Is this the way I... Oh, that's the way I came, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Is that... So it's this way. Okay, cool. Burn Shepard. What we got? Shepard cover. these. Confidential, the test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Nodacrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. Okay, so there's another colony out there somewhere that's been infected by the sound of it.
This claw is identical to the last. We'll have to keep going.
Crap.
Shepard's been hit!
Garrus in the way. Okay, oh god, how far back was my save? Oh, okay, it did auto-save here, but that's good. That destroyer's a problem.
Sorts, Commander.
It's no armory, but tear up even one claw and that ship is gone.
Private log of Dr. Gamal. I don't trust this Cerberus group. This is the first time we've heard the name Cerberus, but they'll become a key player in the series moving forward. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for, or why they wanted them delivered to the Metano system, so a new system mentioned there. My records show nothing of interest out there. What's out here? Because I'm pretty sure we just turned back on ourselves after this point. Okay, just this. The Reaper rifle could be worth checking out for Garrus. Ooh, what we got? Medical 7's quite nice. After this, I probably will change us over to like shredder ammo, because we're going to be coming up against organic enemies for the rest. So we've got Shredder 6, that's probably good. Yeah, so Rex, if we do that on here. Have you got anything worth adding here? We do actually. Stability, yeah, fine, take that. And then take... okay, maybe we'll take that. Garrus on your assault. That, and we'll take... maybe the incendiary. And sniper-wise, we're still pretty good on the equalizer. Okay. So with this, we need to get the pressure into the exact correct range. So we need to get the PSI into the range of 31 to 34, and then the thing will get cut off. Okay, so 31. Let's see. The 17 is 13 is 30, and that goes to 35. 17 plus 11 is 28. And that would do it. So that. Clunk. That's it for the Geth, on this planet anyway.
Exceptional, Commander. The fields will be down. We can go deal with this Thorian creature now.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
With Geth? Oh, did I... maybe I was premature in taking off the thing, but I think we'll be alright anyway. I'm not going to change the ammo types back. Yeah. Alright. I thought we were pretty much done with Geth for now, but I could be wrong, I suppose.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be
I
able
think
to
the Geth
help.
are mostly on the Skyway now,
Do
so I
the
think we're
mess
just
I
going to
helped
blast them with the
create.
Mako. So, done all this area. Welcome. There we go. Alright, let's do that level now, actually. Shepard. Maybe we'll sort of spread these out among sort of the main abilities that I use. Is that duration? Yeah, it's duration. Okay. Cool. Wait, did I use them all? Oh, maybe I did. Okay, Rex. Let's put in towards getting towards throw. Garrus. Let's finish off assault.
Anybody, is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Pharaoh's Colony. Please, help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what happened on Akuz. This doesn't have to end like that.
Oh yeah. I'll be the judge of that, but let's keep him calm.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Pharos has, the Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zeus Hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a
I
few
can't.
colonists.
I don't have the skill required to negotiate with him. Okay.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
Hey, I shot him in the
It's
face.
my fault. I knew what was going on and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I need to find out why the Geth are after the Thorian.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Okay, what we got here? Ooh, that might be an upgrade for me. That's good too. So we're going to put that on. Basically, we can knock out the colonists without killing them. It's a good way to get Paragon points as well. Yeah, so on.
Path. Good luck.
Then we talk to Gavin Hossel.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Yeah, so let's head on back to the colony. Can't remember how you can get Garrus and Rex just to stop shooting at people, but I'll try and find a way so we can actually save people and not kill them. This thing's so hard to control. shields anyway. Now we're going to get to the Thorian stuff. Save. They're kind of like husks, but I'm pretty sure they're organic as opposed to robotic, like the Reaper husks. Ah, I can't see. Right, so
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
Here we go. Leave the colonists, guys.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Got these guys, don't we? Take down the creatures first before we worry about them. Let's gas these ones. Get them all. 2 of them. Oh god, we didn't get both. Okay, we do get a chance to get more grenades loaded in, I think. So. Oops.
Good to go.
Shit. Okay, grenade. There you go. Leave the colonists. These guys get closer. Check your fire. Let's get a grenade going in there. Gosh, got stuff on the surface. That's my last one. Damn it, do I get
They're
any more?
definitely protecting the ship, Commander. We've got to move one of those cargo blocks.
If I do this, do I get any more grenades in? No. I'm gonna reload and try that again and be a bit less wasteful with my grenades. I thought we had a chance to top up, but perhaps not. I'll pause while I get back to where I was. Okay, there was something that filled up on grenades, so that was cool. But yeah, we still managed to keep everyone alive so far. Colonists, so need a grenade. There's no one shooting him.
There's the crane. Can you make sense of control?
I think that's it. That's all the colonists down, none killed. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever wandered up here. I'm just going to see if there's anything over here. Possible there isn't at all, but at least I can get around. Yeah, nothing to do but lift this thing out of the way.
tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Oh well, one we couldn't save. $32 Paragon points, not bad. Let's have a quick look at. Oh, okay, got some stuff here as well. That's fine. I guess we could have a look at our things, make sure we've got kind of the highest level on stuff. I'm going to put the explosives back on the grenades though, because we're not saving people now. Blowing up enemies. Heat sink 3. Have I not got anything better than that? Nothing else that gets rid of the heat, so I guess. Rex. He's got heatsink 2. We could really do with something that does that is better. It's probably fine. Upgrade that. He's got heatsink 2 as well. I could probably, I think I got a better one of those though. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. See some of these. Is that a creeper? Right in the butt. Ah, there's the thorium.
All right, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... This was not covered by my training manuals.
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be... problematic.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Give me what I need and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground in the new growth.
So, Asari, why don't we shove you? Ah, crap. Lift. Do this the old-fashioned way. So, let's put a singularity in there.
Command.
more of those and it's in trouble.
Some of these only wake up when you go past them, it's a bit. Trying to wake these ones up. Oh, clone. We get her shield off. I know there's this thing here, isn't there? Let's get that. Take all of them. Okay, we're gonna shoot this thing now. Those things are actually above us. Lift, warp, shield.
ECM is hot.
You boys could do with a little bit of a top up, health-wise. Yeah, I think we leveled, so let's have a look at that. Paragon's I think we're at the halfway point now, or maybe just slightly short, but I've only got 2. Okay, so I think at this point your upgrade points per level drop off quite dramatically. They halve, so that's amazing. The radius is quite good on that because it just catches more people. So Rex, yeah. So let's do warp. And then we'll open up throw as well. I'm just start going into sniper, but let's do that. Up. I quite like playing a sniper build in this. I mean, I'm not in this playthrough, obviously I'm going biotic, but I do quite like the sniper play. I'm not that convinced by how good the AI is. Especially these type of enemies that just constantly get up in your face. Whoa, hello. shield. Let's do the thing. Lift. Ah! Die.
Shield down.
Okay, well, this one's on you, Rex, to be honest. Oh, I can't see. Stop standing in my way, man. I know I could be better about placing them, but we've got time for that. How you guys doing? Not too bad. It's probably the way ahead. Let's just get in here. I'll check out the amp. I don't think it's a particularly good one, though. Might be better than what Rex is using, though. It's a bit of a trade-off. I'll leave him using what he's using. Rex, why are you using your freaking pistol? Oh, why are you both using pistols, you absolute maniacs? Well, we're having trouble killing stuff. When did you switch? Is there another one? Maybe there's another one. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'll take down a shield. Warp. Singularity. Oh, that was helpful. Still actually using their proper weapons, that's good. Other thing we need to shoot? Yeah, let's just look around here. Seems to be it. Bye-bye, birdie.
That thing has to drop soon. A few more, I think.
Really? I don't like this one because these ones revive when you're on the stairs, if I remember right. God. I think we're done. Shit, Garrus is down. Did you die? Oh. I have to wait for him for the poison to go before he'll I can actually heal him significantly. Oh god, am I stuck? Almost. dragged in by the singularity. Shooting me in the back of the head. You do that. You do that. Do that. I think we're done.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
How did you end up inside that thing?
My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Okay, what do you mean?
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need the cipher.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
Are you all right? What just happened?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic. And he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Cool. Okay, well we can sort of talk to the people that we've spoken to previously, I guess.
Thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
I don't think we can get into the colony ship anymore. Oh, maybe we can. Let's see if we can speak to the people here. I wonder if the wife is feeling any better now. Looks like it.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back.
Hey, Ian's here.
Free. I can't believe I'm free.
Garrus is still feeling under. He's still poisoned. For some reason.
Patching you up.
Maybe he'll recover now I've done that.
Thank you for everything you did.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
I think this guy might have more to say.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
I wonder if he's got anything new now.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Bet he doesn't.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have...
Why? Maybe not a huge amount. Considering the cost of that, I mean, it's going to be better than what Garrus is using, I'm sure. But we'll be able to afford the... whatchamacallit? Proper one now. Spectre one.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
It will take time for things to get back to normal around here.
Thank you for freeing us.
You are welcome. Did I get a level? Did I see that? Maybe not. Still adding the Paragon points though. It's good. Hoping to max out the sort of charm persuasion thing that we can do at some point. Some point soon. Before the end game anyway. Back to the ship. Yeah, so I might go back down to the garage level. I might have a chat with the companions now. And buy a nice sniper rifle for Garrus, so using that is a bit more viable.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
And then we'll think about where we go next.
You look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I just need some time to let this cipher do its thing.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGeni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Alright, let's go and have a chat. Look at that. Some codex info. Let's chat to Joker. I haven't spoken to Joker yet. Aside of the very beginning. Also, can't remember if there's any point going to the captain's cabin, really. Hop in there. No? In here to... no.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb.
Is that a real thing?
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Oh, okay, got this now. Yeah, so Joker's disease, it comes into play a little bit in Mass Effect 2, actually. More Presley?
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Not the best carry-on film, but not the worst. So, let's go to the captain's cabin, and maybe we'll talk to Kaidan. Now that we've slapped down his romantic interest. Nothing really going on in here. Is Mass Effect 2 and or 3 where the captain's cabin? There's a bit more to do in there. Particularly in 3, I think. Alright, Kaidan, what you got going on?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Feros. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue Talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. But at 17, that's something.
Tapping that deep must have shocked the hell out of you.
Not as much as it shocked Vernus. It killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Damn, Kaidan. Anything else up here to give us any XP? I don't think so. I don't know what this stuff is. I guess it's like... Are they... like cryogenics pods? Kinda looks like. I don't really know what they are. We've got some new stuff in here. Nothing that good. See Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
No.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
You were wrong. No, Liara. It's only ever you.
You were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common.
Yeah, but that's the Asari way, isn't it? They don't tend to pair up with their own species.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
There we go. I don't know if Chakwas has much to say, but look, I think we can top up our Medigel, so let's do that. And down to the garage. Alright, let's do a bit of buying and selling. So we're going to aim for a sniper rifle this time.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Ooh, Hydra 9, eh? How does that compare? It's not really much better than what I'm currently wearing, to be honest. This is what we want. Can't quite afford it, but I'll sell some stuff. Just have a look what else we got here. Not great. Yeah, okay, so it's mainly that. Interesting they're selling us a 9 though at the moment. So sell... Let's go all the way down. God, stuff builds up so quick. I'll keep the thorium gas for now. I don't think it makes sense to sell that. Can I sell all junk? Does that kill that? No, it doesn't. Okay. But through all this stuff that's not like... I think we basically have a minimum of 5 now, so 6 really. So if anything's 5, I think we sell it. I'll sell chosen stuff from here. I don't use those grenade stuff. Any weapons of this level can probably go. Phoenix armor's not great. That's not bad armor. I might keep that in case I take, like... Who can wear medium armor? I'm not sure, actually. Let's keep the shredder rounds, 6. I'll keep that. The rail extensions can go. I don't really use those. Proton rounds. I don't really use that. Shields are really easy to take down, so it's not too much of a problem. I'll get rid of 1 polonium. Medical interface. Really like the kinetic buffers. Get rid of one of those. Don't really use the exoskeletons either. You seem to get quite a lot of them, unfortunately. It's got 1 million now in credits. Probably get rid of a couple of those. I don't really use the cryo rounds, honestly. That's out of date now. That's assault rifle. Not that good. Okay, so let's buy sniper. Garrus? I might get the shotgun for myself as well, actually, to be fair. So I might start putting points into that at some point. We could get the assault rifle for Rex as well. But let's do that. And then we're pretty much using those weapons for everything. So let's go to Rex. We'll give you that now. Probably sold a lot of this stuff. Yeah, mind. And we've got Garrus, so we'll give you the sniper. Ammo are you using with that? Tungsten 7. That's not too bad. Maybe if we use something, maybe the incendiary, because I think that's good on everything. And myself. Take the shotty. What have I got? I've got anti-arcade, yeah. So... that. Yeah. We'll get loads of that stuff soon enough. Okay, so let's talk to Ash.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
Is this why you're always going on about the Council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Let's have a chat with Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost.
Did I say that?
You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution.
Turning him into an
This way we'll
avenging
never
angel.
hurt anyone again.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm going to reapply for Spectre training. It will probably kill my father, but I've got to try. If that doesn't work, I'll do just about anything, except go back to CSEC. I'm done with them. No more red tape, no more politics. From now on, I do things my way.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will. Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I don't have time for this.
Oh. Goodbye, Commander.
I mean, we already did it, Garrus. That's... don't take that the wrong way, buddy.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
There's a better Carry On film than Carry On Presley.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Hey, another level. Let's have a look at that. Oops, that's not it. 2 points. So, maybe I'll put into shotguns now. I've got a good shotgun. Get towards that carnage, maybe. Chat with Rex. Any more war stories?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Right, let's have a look at the journal, actually, and have a look at that. So, Argos Row. We've done that, haven't we? Have I done Argos Row? I haven't, actually. So, okay, so we can go there, find his armor. So what is this one? Oh, this is the one we found on Feros. Cerberus one. We need to go to the Maroon Sea cluster. That's a new one. And another one on Nodocrux, which is in the Maroon Sea cluster. Okay. Cool. So what about these collectible stuff? So 7 out of 10 writings, 8 out of 13 emblems. We got all the Asari data things. I'm guessing I got all the metals and stuff because it's not showing up here anymore. Although this one shows here. So where? Oh, it's okay. No, it's scanned. Okay, that's fine. So we've got that. Minerals. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Data disks. Missing survey team. Hades Gamma. Did I not do that one? Been to Hades Gamma. Did I not do that? Oh, that's to go back to Kahoku. Hydra and Argos Row. Okay, so there's a couple in Argos Row then. Okay, anyway, let's go and have another look at the galaxy map. I think a couple more systems at least have opened up post Feros. Let's go and check out where we might go next. We're going to do a bit more exploration until we get to Noveria, which is the next big sort of system, story system. I might even go back to the Citadel at some point soon. Hit the shops. Also, there's this quest to turn in and other stuff to do there as well.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
There we go.
Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Interesting. I didn't remember that they gave us Vermeer that early, but we'll do Noveria first. Vermeer kind of leads into more endgame stuff. But we certainly need to do all the story locations, but we'll try and do them in a logical order. Let's come out of here. Yeah, so this is filling up a little bit more. So the Vermeer's Sentry, Dun Kepler, Hawking Etta, Maroon Sea's new. So Hades sounds like there's something there I didn't do before. It's interesting. I wonder if a new system's opened up. Argos is I haven't done yet. Yeah, let's have a quick look at Hades Gamma. What didn't I do there before? So I've been to Antaeus and Farinata. Sounds like I didn't go and do something there. I just want to quickly check this out because I'm surprised that I haven't done this. So I'm presuming I've scanned it, but which is our landable planet? Trebin. I'm gonna take another look. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I didn't do the thing to finish up the quest. I'll have a look at my journal. I mean, I'm not convinced it's this system. It might be the other one. If we look at the map, okay, well, there's debris there I didn't look at. Maybe it's the excavation site? Maybe that is the one. Might go via that as well. I can put a little plaque there. Look at my journal. Test. Yeah, so this should be it. Maybe I didn't go into this excavation. It's kind of weird, but let's go and finish that up then. No idea why I wouldn't have done that. It's been a few episodes ago now. It's been a while since we were in Hades Gamma. Probably frustrated a lot of people at the time watching. Guessing maybe our decryption wasn't high enough or something when we were here last. Ooh, Incendiary 7's pretty nice, I must admit. Maybe I'll put that on my shotgun. Where is it? What? Put it on that. Is it an explosive thing? Oh, it's an incendiary explosive. Okay, never mind. An oversight if I didn't do that. After I went into the base, I kind of assumed that was done, but obviously not. Right, chaps, let's go. Makes me think I have been in here. Was there something I meant to do in here that I didn't do? Looted chest is a bit of a giveaway. I don't remember that. Is there something else I was supposed to do here? Definitely remember that. These little tunnels are closed though. Now they're open. Ah! Have a singularity. Let me get my, let me change to my shotgun now. Here we go. That accounts for all of the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. But I think there are little chambers back here to go have a look in. I think maybe I saw they were locked and just turned around, but yeah, not realizing that they unlock when you get close to them. I've got some crap stuff there. I wonder if the world scales to the level you are when you first arrive there. We really shouldn't be picking up level 4 stuff anymore. Yeah, that's got to be the case, I think. If we're picking up level 4s and 5s at this stage of the game. Should be 7s and 8s, really. No, I didn't level up Garrus and Rex, did I? Because they weren't with me before. That's pretty good, but I think I'm going to start putting into his sniper skill. Rex. Let's get throw going. Keep his, get his assault rifles filled up. As for me, I still haven't got any more charm I can do, so we're going to need to get the Paragon up further. Okay. Get back to the Normandy. So what I think we'll do next time, I think we'll go and check out a couple of those systems. I'll have a look at the map while I'm talking about future plans. So we can come out of Trebin now anyway. So yeah, so I think what I'll do, we'll do... Have I done Gemini? No, Gemini's new too. So I think what I might do is... I've done all of those. So I think what I'll do is Maroon Sea, Gemini, and Argos Row. Next time, maybe over the next couple of episodes, probably manage to fit those all in next time. And then after that, what I'll probably do is head back to the Citadel, see if I can buy any new cool stuff that might be quite good, armors perhaps, that sort of thing. And then following that, we'll hit Novaria, I think is my plan. But yeah, we'll do that next time. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching. Hope you've been enjoying my Mass Effect 1 playthrough. I love it. I love this game. I'm really happy to be back playing it. So it's one of my absolute favourites. So even though I think of the series, I think Mass Effect 2 is probably, I think, the pinnacle of the series for me anyway. I know that everyone's got their different thoughts. I think probably though the story and stuff and the villain. All of that stuff is better in Mass Effect 1, I think. 2, I find the kind of the companions better and like the sort of structure, certainly the gameplay and the way the powers work. So I think sort of minute-to-minute play in Mass Effect 2 is a lot better. But certainly the story and everything is peaked in Mass Effect 1, I think. But hopefully you're enjoying it, as I said. If you are, if you could hit that like button, that'd be great. Do leave me a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts on the series so far, your thoughts on the game, your own thoughts having played it, perhaps, if you have, or if you're seeing this for the first time, let me know those thoughts. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.